achievement and lessons learned. I mean, you can see the figures. Already 49 staff trained and 628 clients trained. Our idea is to do a pilot test, so it's not to train as many clients as the MFI would like, but we want to monitor the impact. So to train the number of clients in one branch or several branches and then follow up the impact on these clients over time. As it's a research program, also it's an ongoing process, and the methodology needs to be refined. So we support Vision Fund Cambodia to organize refresher trainings, to refine the methodology and to strengthen the skills of the staff. The good thing we just heard is that Vision Fund Cambodia is now considering to roll out the training on financial education to all their branches. In terms of the research, we have done the baseline survey, and Vision Fund is preparing for the first follow-up survey to interview exactly the same clients as during the baseline survey to see if there was an impact. AMK Cambodia, we heard Vatana yesterday during his presentation on social performance management. I mean, social performance is really a key priority for AMK. Also, they decided to introduce financial education for their clients. However, they chose a different methodology. They didn't want to do standalone training, but to transfer the knowledge to clients during regular meetings. So we supported them to organize a TOT on financial education for branch managers, credit officers, area managers, using the same material that we have for Cambodia. In terms of achievement, you see the numbers. We are also following up and monitoring to make sure the methodology is workable. And a few weeks ago, they organized a refresher training workshop that the outcomes was really to have a clear plan for dissemination of the topics during the meetings. The third partner MFI we have in Vietnam, which is TYM, they are not represented at the forum, but it's some of you might know them. It's the second largest MFI in Vietnam, and this is the first ever licensed MFI in Vietnam. The financial education focused on microinsurance and risk management. The reason is that TYM has been implementing for many years a product that is called the Mutual Assistance Fund that provides credit life and death benefits, and they just upgraded this product, and they wanted to make sure that their clients understands well the product and also could make informed decisions on risk management strategies. So also I have the pleasure to say that TYM used a training material developed by Microfinance Opportunities with the support of the City Foundation. And we also supported them to organize a TOT for their branch staff, and the branch staff are training the clients with the half-day training, actually. It's not 2 day. The achievement, 16 staff were trained, over 1,000 clients were trained, also in target branches. They are doing briefing sessions during the regular centers meeting, and there is a positive feedback for the time being. However, we had done a consultative meeting with the staff a few weeks ago, and also there is a need to strengthen the staff knowledge and training. So what you can see from what I said is that we have some achievements in terms of training clients, training staff, in terms of methodology, in terms of refining methodology to make sure it works well. However, it's it's still very early for us to share with you some impact on the client. We are doing this research. We are collecting data every 6 months or every year, depending on the MFIs, and we hope we can have the results soon to share that with you, but at the latest by the end of next year. To conclude my presentation, I would like to say that it's the result of this research program. It will not only benefit the 3 MFIs working on financial education or the 16 MFIs that are working with us on this program, but the whole idea behind this research program is that it can benefit the whole microfinance community, and we hope to be able to share with you the results, and we hope that the methodology and the tracking tool will be used by other MFIs and other microfinance stakeholders. Thank you.
To Valerie, is these training modules are readily available? Like if you want to see, is it available on the websites? How can we get hold of these training modules that even though you're testing out? And the second one is that about financial literacy. These are non-financial services. So what is the ideal situation? Either you build in to your interest rate the costing of providing these services, or you have to partner with international organizations or banks, and these days increasingly it is becoming high. So like in our country context, I'm from Bangladesh, like if there is a interest capping, the government would put a cap in the interest rates, and on the other hand, it's getting difficult to partner with international organizations. In these situations, even though you have intentions of providing, financial literacy to our clients, which is a need for not only the clients, for the organization also, because we are facing problems of over-lending and multiple lendings and things like that. Our portfolio at risk is going up. So in these situations, what do we do? What's your opinion of the panel? Thank you.
For your questions regarding the availability of the training modules, I have the one that we developed for Cambodia. I have the feeling it is available online, but I can check. Otherwise, I'm really happy to share it with you. It's not a very large file, so it can be sent by email easily. For the second question, it's of course for us it's a little bit too early to respond, because we are doing this research and we are tracking the impact of the financial education training on the clients, but also on the MFIs. So we are doing a comprehensive analysis of the cost and benefits for the MFIs, but also we are tracking indicators at household level, at microenterprise level, to see really if it has an impact on the client's welfare, but also if it shows if the business case is there for the MFIs. So for the time being, it's still early. Of course, we hope that we can demonstrate the business case, but I would not want to confirm that now.
I think this is an important issue, so perhaps Samandani and Benita, if you want to comment on the experience you've had related to cost benefit.
I think to answer that, just the answer would be that there will be no one answer. You just need to see how much effort is needed in whatever segment where you want to go. I think just as much as you need to have innovative products for different segments, I think financial literacy also takes different depths. Considering where you have it. For example, if you go to areas where your usual modules need to be translated and you need to pay the additional translation costs, there are, so it depends. And in Sanasa, we have utilized various things. One is voluntary labor. we are privileged to have a very large number of people who have been doing voluntary work